devs have listened once again, and we're finally gonna have a way to upgrade all of our useless tuners into the premium gold tuners after version 1.1. So I've opened up my bag here, and I did a video a couple of days ago about this, about Echo XP material being very scarce in the game and a major issue, alongside the tuners. I didn't go too much into depths of the tuners, but we all know tuners are painful. They are going to add a way to synthesize these bad boys in 1.1, so all these purples that you have, I have like almost 1.3k of them, and all these blues that you have as well, you're going to be able to upgrade them all into golds, and we're going to get right into the dev article and the dev notes on how this is going to come into play in version 1.1. So I have version 1.1 open right here, Wuthering Waves Developer Message, Volume 3, version 1.1 preview. Alright, so I'm going to have the entire thing in the description down below for you guys, so if you want to read the article in its entirety, feel free to do so. That will be in the description down below, but our main focus is going to be the new tuner synthesis feature. So, to address this issue of lower grade tuners piling up in your backpack during the late game, we'll be introducing the tuner synthesis feature in version 1.1 update. With this feature, you'll be able to synthesize a certain number of medium advanced tuners into higher grade tuners using the synthesizer. So let me just make this a little bigger for you guys so you guys can actually see it. Alright, so these purples, it's a 5-to-1 ratio, so 5 purples equals 1 gold, and I'm going to assume the blues more or less are probably going to be the same ratio, so I'm going to assume it's 5 blues to make 1 purple, so essentially it's going to be 25 blues to make the 5 purples that you need here to make the 1 gold. 25 blues, 5 purples, 1 gold. 5 purples, 1 gold. In the early game, I think this will fix the issue in the early game. I think eventually we're all going to run out of tuners again. It is really nice that you're going to be able to upgrade all of those useless purples and all the useless blues into the golds so that you can tune your echoes, your 5-star echoes in particular, and unlock those substats. And I think there's 2 ways in which you can go, whether you're just plus 25ing your echoes, not worrying too much about the substats, and just trying to build that foundation. You're going to have way more, I want to say, tuners versus Echo XP, as if you're level 25ing your echoes, you're going to run out of Echo XP a lot quicker than tuners, as I myself have more tuners than Echo XP materials. But if you're using your tuners a lot sooner, at +5, you're unlocking the first substat, and you're trying to min-max your echoes and look for that crit rate, crit damage in the first line, then you're going to be using more tuners than Echo XP materials. Tuners in general have a lower refund rate than the Echo XP materials. You get, I think, a 75-76% back in terms of the Echo XP you put into your Echo, but tuners, it's like 30%. So if you unlock that first substat, which costs 10 tuners, you're only getting 3 tuners back. So it's way more detrimental with tuners. But again, I don't think this is going to fix the long-term issue. Eventually, when you run out of all the blue and the purple Echo tuner materials, and you make all the gold tuner materials, then once you use all the gold ones, you are going to run out eventually, and you are going to have to rely on tacit fields. So I don't think this fixes the issue as a whole, but it is a good addition into the game, so at least we can use our purples and blues. I mean, at least we can get some usage out of them. But yeah, moving on from the Echo tuner, we're just going to quickly go over these ones. Again, if you want to read the entirety of the article, it will be in the description down below. Increase the unit XP reward for unlocking new Echo entries. So all the Echo entries that you've gotten to leveling experience and unlock the late game content earlier for all players, we've introduced the unit XP reward for unlocking new entries of Echoes as of version 1.1. Additionally, we'll retrospectively reward the unit XP for the number of Echo entries you have unlocked during version 1.1 after the update. Compensation will be distributed via in-game mail. Make sure to check your mail and claim the rewards in time. So more unit XP, quicker we can hit those caps for union rewards, bundles, etc, etc. That is a very nice addition to the game. No one's gonna complain about that. Higher cost range for Echoes rewarded for activity points. So this is in your guidebook. So right now, I believe it's only 1 cost echoes. I don't know if there's 3 costs. I honestly can't remember. They're going to be adding only cost 3 and cost 4 echoes, so that's a nice addition that we're going to be getting. I'm assuming for the individuals that have already completed the guidebook, like myself, I'm assuming there should be some sort of compensation if you already completed this, so at least you can get your cost 3 or 4 echoes. It doesn't seem like they actually state that here, but I'm going to assume that should be the case. Data bank level is going to be increasing in 1.1 as well, so if you don't know, there will be a level 21 data bank level, and you will have 100% drop rates for 5-star echoes. At level 19 and level 20 is 80%, so once you get to data bank level 21, and I'm going to assume there's probably gating for this, so you're most likely going to have to be unit level 50 at phase 6, I believe, to unlock this. It'll just make the most sense to me, at least. Maybe get it right away, I do not know 100%. If you go down here further, new fun in Mount Firmament Echo Transformation. It kind of reminds me of like Samara. You know how you have those certain pets, like I think it's Sarush and Samara. This is like a little pet you can use for exploration, so this is going to be tied towards this new area only, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. There's a lot of other optimizations. They're bringing back Elusive Realm. as well, and a bunch of other stuff. Again, if you want to read the entirety of this, it will be in the description down below. Thank God the devs have listened in terms of tuners. I'm really hoping they listen with Echo X-Men materials. With the task fields in the game right now, it is really painful that this costs 60 weight plates. I'm really hoping they either down it to 40 or they just like double, even triple. Okay, maybe not triple the materials, that's going too far. But at least double the task field rewards in terms of these two materials they use as Echo XP materials. And again, I'm really happy that the devs are listening. I'm pretty sure they'll listen with the task fields as well. They'll either decrease the amount or they'll increase the rewards. I know there's a lot of mistranslation going on with 1.1 in terms of people thinking that task fields are getting increased to 1.1. Apparently it's tied towards events only. So I really hope they do further look into tacit fields, as it is really scarce right now in terms of Echo X-Men materials, and I'm hoping the devs actually listen, which I'm pretty sure they will. But again, that is pretty much it for the video. They're finally adding in tuner synthesis. Thank God. It's about time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your opinions. I'll be reading all the comments as usual. Hopefully you guys all like and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this? Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists.